Well, Ow!
You
We have made it to another Friday.
barely.
We did it.
The original, often imitated, never duplicated. 15, 16, 17 years running.
Whatever.
We've been drinking a lot
Yeah.
for a long time. And
Including
doing
this
this for a
morning.
long time. Beer for Breakfast is here. We have made it through another week. And you know what? We're going to drink with friends. And here's to another week of employment.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, just getting to hang on a Friday with some good friends, have some ice cold beer. There's almost nothing better than just being able to crack a cold one and celebrate the fact that we have a lot to be thankful for.
There's a lot of crazy stuff that's going on in the world, and our problems are minuscule that we are able to sit here and drink with people we love and people we care about and people able to listen today. That's one of the things that we are very appreciative of. So not only an opportunity for us to get our weekend started early, but also to say thank you for being a part of this show. And today's beer that we are drinking today on Beer for Breakfast.
Interesting one today, right?
I love this can so much. That's why. I mean, I love the brewery. Ballast Point has been a staple in the craft beer world for many, many, many years. Been through a lot of evolutions, but it goes back to me from one of their OGs. The Sculpin IPA is what made me a fan of Ballast Point. People used to wait in line for like hours to get their hands on the Sculpin IPA many moons ago. That's how old we are. I remember that. And you know what? It's always held a place in my heart. They're an IPA from our friends over there at Ballast Point. But the can, pink and green.
It's very, very watermelon-esque, right?
So-
And when you walked into the studio today, it's not the first time I've said this to you, and certainly will not be the last, but I said, Mahoney, nice cans.
Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that.
beautiful,
I've
He's
been
been working on them.
Perky.
The beer that we're featuring today, the Ballast Point Watermelon Dorado Double IPA. It comes in at 10% alcohol by volume, clocking in at 90 IBUs. Today being served from a very vibrant pink and green 16-ounce can that comes in a 4-pack that was priced at $16.99.
That's a hefty
This
price.
was brewed last Wednesday, so this is very fresh.
Super fresh. Mahoney, I
tastes
even,
fresh.
whenever you were walking in the door today, the first thing I commented was, oh my gosh, that's going to be a good, well, it's a good-looking beer.
You
so
said nice cans, yeah.
I don't even know if I said nice cans.
That was me.
So the thing that
It's also
reminds
me
me
that
of
gave
this
a little
is
honk,
one
honk.
of my absolute favorite alternative albums that has ever come out. One of my favorite bands, even though Josh is a dick. Queens of the Stone Age, their album Era Vulgaris looks just like this can. I mean, I love the same color scheme, so I was instantly drawn to that. The 5 categories in which we rate every single beer here on Beer for Breakfast: look, smell, taste, feel, and drinkability. That will determine what we rate this beer from Ballast Point today. Let's start off with the look of the Ballast Point Watermelon Dorado.
I mean, the first thing is just a ton of head, right? And it's sticky lacing and everything else.
yeah,
but I
yeah.
mean, this is a it almost looks like an amber,
it's got amber hues to it. It's a
tons
dark
of carbonation.
Yeah, you're right. Dark golden body. I would say a lot of tiny jittery bubbles. That fluffy head, but it's fluffy but thick. So I feel like me. It's I'm
Fluffy, thick, excitable.
fluffy
Yeah.
and thick and tiny. Yeah, tiny.
Huge but tiny.
That's right.
Weird.
Good amount of lacing down the side of the glass. Let's move to the next category, which is the smell. Let's take a big whiff of
Smells
the.
amazing.
I mean,
I mean,
this is.
you get the big watermelon notes right up front.
I mean, watermelon. This is
It's all I
this is
get.
a watermelon bomb. It's like Gallagher's up in this bitch.
It smells like a Jolly Rancher.
We are at a Gallagher show.
Yes.
That is a comedian from the 80s for anybody who is under the age of 40.
he smashed watermelons. It was neat.
Dude, he's actually really funny.
Is he? Never seen him.
There's a lot of Gallagher specials on Prime right now, and they're really good and poignant. Then he smashes watermelons in the end. That's all we remember.
Can I take a sip of this beer yet?
Yeah, I think.
You haven't been drinking? We've been drinking
No,
all morning.
I've been waiting on you to tell me to drink it.
no, we are hammered.
Well, because I want to do it with the tahini.
Okay, which I don't know how that's going to go, but like Dave, as you pointed out, the nose on this, I think it's very inviting if you like watermelon. But that is a big, rich watermelon, and it's not one of those faux watermelon noses.
Hang on, I want to see what Audrey's reaction is here. So just to give you the visual, so she has licked her hand like you would if you were doing like a tequila shot to put the salt on there. She's licking the tahini now. She's taking a pull because she loves watermelon and tahini together. How do they
Does
hit?
that hit?
Yeah?
Okay.
All right, let me add a little bit more. Wow.
She's just
Guys,
going to rim that thing right now.
I don't want this beer without that. You know how like some beers, like it's just like a orange with the blue moon, or I can't think of anything else, like a
The pairings, like
The
sometimes,
pairings.
like a hef with a lemon sometimes works
Yes.
nicely. This
this
tahini and
needs
the
a tahini
watermelon.
rim. I
Interesting.
am drooling for more. Maybe I'm just because I've just been like.
You
on
mind if I get
tahini.
ahead of that?
No, not at all.
I don't think I've
All
ever
right.
had tahini. So.
Why
So
you
you continue, Mahoney.
finishing up with the smell, like I said, big watermelon, not that fake, like you would think from a candy watermelon, which kind of is a little bit coin. Really no alcohol in the nose. I would say overall very inviting nose. Let's move
So
on
I go
to
tahini drink or drink?
Just do
tahini?
whatever.
No, you hit it, you lick it first,
I like it first.
and then you drink it. Is how I usually do it with tequila shots.
Yeah, that's it. That's good. That's very good.
That is good.
All right.
It just adds a little bit of salt to it.
Yeah,
But I'm dumb
nice.
and I literally just put on hand sanitizer, so it's tasting a little bit. There's going to be no bacteria in my mouth.
Well, if you had COVID, you just killed it.
It's not
that,
there
that is
anymore.
that is a cure.
let's all take a big drink. Let's all cheers and take a big drink of the Ballast Point Watermelon Dorado IPA, even though we've been drinking. Let's take another big hit of this beer.
That's good.
Mm.
I really like this beer, Mahoney.
Yeah, I mean, so what strikes me about this beer is that it is almost like a novelty beer, right? Because you think of like an IPA, or
Anything with a big
watermelon.
fruit, yeah.
Right, and then you're like, I don't know. It does work. It's not my favorite IPA that I've ever had, but it definitely does work.
It doesn't
Okay.
even taste
I'm
like an
just not-
IPA to me.
I'm just not traditionally like a big watermelon fan.
Yeah.
As far as like a flavor profile goes, but this is good,
See,
and especially at 10%.
I love watermelon, so I'm kind of on the opposite end of you. Audrey, you're licking your lips, you're smacking your chops. Tell us your thoughts on this, because traditionally you are not.
It doesn't taste like an IPA.
You're not a big IPA fan.
No. And I think the reason why I like this is because it doesn't have that. I always say pine cones because I don't know how else to describe it to anybody.
Yeah,
but if
that's
you're
what it
not
is.
an IPA fan, you know exactly.
pine tree.
It's like Christmas.
That's the easy way to. That's
but
the easy
like
way to describe it. Yeah.
bad Christmas, like the Christmas where your dad left you. Sometimes you know what I mean.
Some people,
Like, you,
some
like,
people have that. Yeah.
ran out on a holiday type of pine cones.
He did not get you that
He
bike you
did
wanted.
not. He did Santa did not leave any gifts. He left straight coal. Sometimes that's what IPAs taste like to me. This doesn't have any over the top pine, no over the top hops for me. It
Really?
just tastes like straight up like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, but in a good way.
You're not getting the hops on
None
the
of
back
it.
end?
See, I
get a lot of hops, yeah.
I'm not getting any of
It's a
that. Maybe
nice
it's the
dry
tahini's
hop
helping.
finish.
Yeah.
Maybe the tahini's helping.
Maybe I'll do that here shortly. Ian, your thoughts on the watermelon Dorado?
Mahoney, I hate to do this 2 weeks in a row. No, I don't like it. Tastes like caca to me. And that's mostly because I'm not a big watermelon fan. I love Ballast Point. The biggest, to me, the best part about this is the name, Dorado. I love Dorado fish. I love mahi mahi. It's a beautiful fish. I just don't think it represents the beer very well. But don't be disappointed in me. Ballast Point, I know they're great. I can feel those hops at the back end. I just wish it had a little bit more robustness on the back end.
So I just did the hit of tahini.
Tahini works. It
And I,
does.
and that's definitely. I'd say we'll preface this, and I'll get to this in the drinkability. But if you don't like watermelon, this ain't the beer for you.
Exactly.
It is not.
Well, yeah,
I just did it
mostly
with.
because it's a watermelon
Hey,
beer.
I don't know if they're doing this, if Ballast Point has recommended this or not in the past, but
Put a
dude,
tahini rim.
rim this glass with tahini.
It is good.
That hits. That
It
really does.
I have so much tahini all over here right now.
For me, the taste of this IPA, I think this is fantastic. I also like watermelon. The nose you get, just like the nose, you get a big rush of watermelon. It's followed up by a nice menagerie of hops in there. But I feel like it's very balanced, and you also get a lot of juice. Not like not like a hazy, but I just feel like the not citrus, but the fruit esters in this IPA really jump through. So I can't imagine how much watermelon they put in this to get those flavors and make it not like overpowering but perfectly balanced. The hops, nice piney, consistent through each sip. The finish, nice dry hop that lingers for a few moments after each drink. The mouthfeel, real close to medium bodied. I think this is smooth. This is a very refreshing beer for me personally, which is hard to say for a lot of 10% non-hazies. The drinkability for me at 10%, this is an incredibly easy to drink IPA. I've always been a fan of the fruited IPAs from Ballast Point. As I said, the grapefruit sculpin. I love it, whether or not that one's for you or not, but I think Ballast Point really does their fruited IPAs in an amazing way. There's only one caveat to this beer, and it's not a huge caveat, but it is the price. I mean, it's not, you're looking at $16.99 for a 4-pack of pints, but that breaks down to a little over $4 a beer, which I think is incredibly reasonable if you consider that the quality, which this is a quality,
quality
beer.
and the ABV, right? So
Yeah.
when you're talking about
You drink
10% or a four
That's two
pack
beers.
is gonna you're gonna be
You're
good.
gonna you drink a whole 4-pack of this, and you're going to be
Two
feeling
beers in one beer.
no pain at all. If you like watermelon and you like IPAs, I think this beer is going to be right up your alley. So check it out if you do. Can I get a drum roll, please, Dave?
Here you
Oh,
go.
Mahoney's Beers scale supremacy, I give the Ballast Point Watermelon Dorado IPA a 4.2 out of 5.
Woo!